All right, good to see you. Now, I tell you what, I want to be able to see you, so I suppose I have to sit in front. Well, how about if I sit over here? You can see me from here? Yeah. Good. You can come on closer. Come on over. I want to tell you a story today. It's not my story, so I'm going to put that up front. But I'm going to tell you a story, and I know that you like stories as much as probably you do, right? Everybody likes stories? You like good stories? Stories that have good endings? Even if in between they're a little bit on the mean side? Good. All right. I'm going to read a story to you this morning. And you got to listen carefully, right? It's called The Little Old Man. The Little Old Man. You ever heard that story before? No, I think you might know it though. Oh, okay, you're going to do the actions for us when I read? All right, go for it. Once there was a little old man. His eyes blinked and his hands trembled. When he ate, he clattered the silver desperately and missed his mouth with the spoon as often as not, and dribbled a bit of his food on the tablecloth. Now, he lived with his married son, having nowhere else to live, and his son's wife didn't like the arrangement. "I can't have this," she said. "It interferes with my right to happiness." So, she and her husband took the little old man, gently but firmly, by the arm and led him into the kitchen. They placed him in a corner in the kitchen. There, they set him on a stool and gave him his food in an earthen bowl. From then on, he always ate in that corner, blinking at the table with expectant eyes. So one day, his hands trembled so much that he hit the earthen bowl off the table and it broke. "If you are a pig," said the daughter-in-law, "you must eat out of a trough." You know what's a trough? Something that animals eat out of, right?
I know that.
Yeah, I know that too. Yeah. So they made him a little wooden trough and placed his meals in there. These people had a 4-year-old son. Who's 4 years? Let's see the 4-year-olds.
Me.
Just 2 of you. All right, good. Now I gotta try to remember. Are you Elizabeth? I am doing good today. And your name?
Christopher.
Christopher and Elizabeth are 4. Okay? All right. So here we go. The people had a 4-year-old son whom they loved very much. And one evening, the young man, that is the father, noticed his boy playing intently with some bits of wood. And they asked him what he was doing. "I am making a trough," he said, smiling for their approval, "to feed you, Dad, and you, Mom, when you get big." The man and his wife looked at each other for a while and didn't say anything. And then they cried a little bit. And then they went to the corner in the kitchen and took the old man by the arm and led him back to the table. They sat him down on a comfortable chair and gave him his food on a plate. And from then on, nobody ever scolded when he clattered and spilled and broke things. The end. What do you think about that? What do you think that story tells us? What's the lesson from that story? It was a nice story. Very nice story. Very. Yes. What do you think that the story tells us? Yeah.
Treat others how you want to be treated.
Treat others how you want to be treated. And in the Scouts, what do they say? What's one of your oaths? What's one of the oaths you make? Yeah. To be friendly. Yeah. Be friendly. Yeah. Trustworthy. Yeah. Kind. Yes, to be kind. Treat others as you want to be treated. Be kind or be helpful to people at all times. Right? Yeah. So I want you to remember that as you go from here today. I want you to remember that there are always people watching what you do. You might not know it, but they watch to see how you treat others. And they know by the way you treat others whether you are a kind-hearted person or a compassionate person or not. Okay? Let us pray. Dear God, we give you thanks that you teach us in your word to be loving and kind and compassionate to others. Help these little ones to know that you love them very much and that you send them out to love others. Be good, be kind,